Howdy, Wall Street Willie. What is net worth? Net worth is a way to assess your overall financial health at a given point in time. It is how much you own, also known as your assets, minus how much you owe, also called your liabilities. If your assets are more than your liabilities, you have a positive net worth, but if you have more debt than assets, then you would have a negative net worth. Generally, the higher your net worth, the better. How do I calculate my net worth? You first need to list all of your assets. This includes all bank accounts, investments, real estate, and personal property like cars or jewelry. Then you need to list all your debt. This includes any mortgage, car loan, credit card debt, student loan, etc. After this, you subtract your total liabilities from your total assets to get your net worth. Can you give me an example? Let's say you own a house worth $200,000, a car worth $20,000, $10,000 worth of investments, and $5,000 in other possessions. You also have a $150,000 mortgage, a $10,000 car loan, and $5,000 in credit card debt. Your total assets are $235,000, and your total liabilities are $165,000, making your net worth $70,000. Does net worth fluctuate? Yes, changes in the value of your assets or liabilities can cause net worth to fluctuate. For example, if the stock market goes up, the value of your investments will also increase, leading to a higher net worth. However, if you take out a new loan or your home's value goes down, your net worth will decrease. It's not the daily fluctuations, but the overall trend that matters. This is why it's important to calculate your net worth at least once a year, so you can understand where you are headed by looking at patterns and making any necessary adjustments. When you just start earning, your net worth is likely to be low or even negative due to student loans, mortgage, and fewer assets. But as you get older and pay off debt while building assets, your net worth should increase. Why is net worth important? Knowing your net worth is key to effective financial planning. Calculating it periodically gives you a clear picture of your current situation, which can help in setting financial goals. And monitoring it over time helps in tracking progress toward goals and knowing what to prioritize, such as paying off debt quickly, building an emergency fund, etc. It can validate your money habits if you are headed in the right direction, or act as a wake-up call if you are completely off track. Net worth also helps with decisions on budgeting, investing, and retirement planning. Will someone who earns a lot of money also have a high net worth? A common misconception is that a high income automatically means a high net worth. However, if that person also spends a lot and gets into debt, their net worth might actually be quite low or even negative. On the other hand, someone with modest income but good money habits can accumulate significant wealth and have a high net worth. Thank you very much, Wall Street Willie. You're welcome, Super Cooper. Remember, finance is your friend.